Okay, welcome back. We're going to learn a few features in this session. First, we begin by going up here to offset. Okay, and then click on that black check mark, down arrow next to it, and then click on X-form offset. And this will basically allow us to create an offset of a line or any entity if I want to. You can also do offset chain. So if you go up here and then you can do offset contour, this basically allows you to select an entire chain and do the offset all around. So for example, for this one, I'm gonna say I want the distance between, let's offset this line about half an inch outward. So I'm gonna say this is 0.5. And let's do, if I want to, 3 of them. Okay, so if I select my one line and go to the right, it gives me 1, 2, 3 offsets because I selected I want 3 offsets and I wanted to copy. Now if I wanted to, I could have clicked move and it would take this line away and it moves it over here. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'm going to click on copy so I can keep that the same. And I can say preview regenerate and make it fit so you can see all 3 lines with that thing. But we're going to keep it at regen this way you can see actually the entire drawing all the time. I'm going to go back to fit the screen so you can see everything. And once you're done, you can click on the check mark to be done. If you still see different colors for your last feature, you can come over here to clear color and it will just take out the pink color away from your sketch. Okay, now come over here. There's an option over here that says X-form translate. If you select that and say I want to select this entities right here and click on the end selection, okay, a dialog box appears and I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Says you want to translate just one entity. I want it to be 1 inch in the X, 1 inch in the Y. And basically what it does, it takes my entity and it copies it and it places it 1 inch from this endpoint. So this endpoint right here is 1 inch away to the right in the x-axis and then 1 inch up to the y-axis, and it asks me if I want to place it. So if I can move it up a little bit more so I can clear my line right here, and it moves it all the way up here now. Okay, so you can ask it to copy, you can ask it to move so it's completely not here and only here, or you can ask it to join, and it kind of joins it in a 3D view. Let's just say we want it to copy right now. Okay, and over here you can also state a different angle. So basically the angle from here to here is 63.43. So basically you can only do a polar angle, or you can specify the delta points of where this entity is located away from this one. Okay, you can also come over here and say reverse direction, and it will go basically the other direction away from it. So instead of being 1, 2, it's gonna go -2, 1, or same thing, -1, -2. Okay, so I'm gonna click on, if I click on it again, it basically puts it in both places. So 1, 2, and -1, 2. And then if I click on it again, it goes back to the first one that I've made. So click on apply. And this generates for us our copied entities that was translated. So let's go over here to X-form mirror. Okay. So if I click on mirror, let me select this entity over here. I'll select all of these. I'll just click on all the lines and I clicked on end selection. So it's going to give me the mirror dialog box is going to appear. Now I can mirror about the y-axis, the x-axis, or at a different angle if I want to, or also specify a line or specify 2 points that I want to mirror off. The reason I drew this line is so we can do that, but let me just click over here on the y-axis, for example, and you're going to see that all these entities got mirrored about the y-axis. This is the y-axis. Okay, and then everything got mirrored over to that. If I click on the x-axis, everything gets mirrored on the x-axis. Okay, if I click on the angle, I can specify a different angle. So if I want it to be 90 degrees, boom, that's a 90-degree angle. So basically it gets flipped from this side to this side. It's a 90-degree flip. Okay, so you can also, like I said, specify a line. If I specify this line right here, it mirrored off everything that was already towards that line right there. Okay, and again you can click on apply, and this concludes our session. So in this session you've learned how to do the offset, translate, and the mirror features.